up this morning and I pray to the Most High. The sun is shining so bright. I'm blessed to live this life. Yahawashi. Blessed be Yahawah. Blessed be Yahawah.
Shalawam.
Shalawam. Testing
Hey,
1, 2, 3.
y'all.
Welcome
Why
to the
you gotta get on here and act up every time?
No, we let's please not talk about acting up.
All right. Let's just do the intro. All right, we're gonna start over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to
Welcome
the
to the
Hangout.
Helpmeets Hangout. Hey,
Hey,
because this is where the Helpmeets Hangout. Welcome to the Helpmeets Hangout. Hey, because this is where the Helpmeets Hangout.
And this is where we hang out, and this is where we be at. Okay, that's all I got for today because I don't want to be sounding crazy, not rhyming. And this is where we see it, and this is where we sit and talk about the tea that the Bible speaks of that we need. Yes.
I am cracking up. Okay, I'm screaming.
Funny. Can you hear me?
Hilarious. Yeah, we can hear you. We can definitely hear you. Most of our Willis sisters are doing well through the spirit, y'all.
She's trying to be doing her act innocent. She's acting crazy all day.
I said where life get to acting crazy, I get to acting crazy. In righteousness though, because sometimes you just gotta laugh to keep from crying type of situation, or you just gotta roll with the punches because honey, if I cry one more time this week, no.
Everybody that come through the screen and give Lily a virtual hug. Okay, 1, 2, 3, come on, hug me.
Oh, thanks, sisters. I needed it.
Yes. Amen. We gotta stay uplifted in these last days and encouraged. We gotta continue to be there for our sisters and to help uplift one another in these last days. Definitely.
I told a sister earlier that I just really feel like everybody is going through it at this time. Like I feel like a lot of sisters are really going through it and just trying to endure. So sis, if you're going through it, listen, you're not the only one.
You're not alone.
All hell has been breaking loose. And it kind of reminds me of the precept that talks about when Yahawashi returns to the earth and say, like, is it one man that has faith or can I find faith? I'm butchering the precept, most I willing. I can find it so I can tell y'all what I'm talking about. But it's just like, everybody's being tested, shall he find faith on the earth? So that's how I feel. And I kind of keep that precept in remembrance to help me keep enduring and to be uplifted in the spirit because the Lord see us fit to go through this, okay?
Well,
if it was easy, everybody wouldn't be able to do it, okay?
Yep.
I mean, everybody would be able to do it.
Yeah, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, but the Most High called us. So it's like, you got to bear your cup. You got to pick up your cross, bear your burden. And the Lord saw you fit to carry. And works always brought upon him, take it cheerfully.
Period.
Be patient, not change to a low state. This is 1 Corinthians 2:13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. That's the point. But Yahawah is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape that you may be able to bear it. So Yahawah gives us a way to bear it, trust me. And if it's unbearable, that's why we have sisters, and that's why we have Yahawashi to help us bear our burdens. Right? But the point was common to man. A lot of people are going through it. So if you're watching this and going through it, I'm gonna tell you that you are strong, you are beautiful, you are loved, needed, appreciated, and you got to keep enduring. You got to.
That has to be your
mindset because you cannot get the kingdom without much tribulation. Acts 14:22. So although about everybody probably going through right now and their hard times that we're facing, we have to go up the loins of our mind and remember that we are daughters of Zion, and that 2 Timothy say, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a soldier of Yahawashi HaMashiach." Right, and when you look up the definition of a soldier, Yes, people that might, be soldiers
Gabar.
for this
Is it
country,
Gabar?
but a soldier is also someone who continues to endure no
Oh, that
matter
might
what
be
comes their
one.
way. So we have to be soldiers for Yahawah at the end of the day and understand if this is what we want, if we truly want the kingdom, then we have to bear our burden, pick up our cross and bear it, and truly endure a service to Yahawah and continue to press toward the mark. And it's going to be tough, and it's going to be days where you tired. It's going to be days where you sick of captivity. It's going to be days where you just feel like you cannot do it anymore. But Isaiah 48:10, the Most High is with us, and His right hand. I'm just read it. His right hand is there, upholding us and uplifting us during these hard times. So, sisters, we got to stay encouraged in these last days. Now is not the time to be faint and giving up, And just remember that not Isaiah 48 and 10, 40 and 10, so like 41 and 10. Just remember that even when you feel like you're at your weakest, that's your strongest point. That's why Second Corinthians,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm weak, therefore I'm strong. So when you feel like you've hit rock bottom, that's your strongest point, and that's beast mode. You got to continue to fight. And remember that you had a blood of Yahawashi in you. You had a blood of Esther, Judith, Daniel, David, Jeremiah, Yahawashi, Jacob that wrestled the angel. Like we have their blood literally in us. Therefore, through Christ and Yahweh Shemashah, we can endure all things. So through the spirit, remember who you are. You are daughter of Zion.
Mm.
You are a warrior, daughter of the most high. Get up and keep fighting, man. This is
Mm.
Isaiah 41 and 10 before we get to the podcast. Fear thou not, for I'm with thee. Be not dismayed, for I'm thy God. I will strengthen thee, I will help thee, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So when we feel like the most high is far away from us, that's when he's near that's when we feel like the most high ain't near. Oh, he near, baby. He near. When we feel like, we just can't do it no more, the most high is the one that's carrying us and giving us strength to keep going. So stay strong, sisters. I know it's tough, but this is not our rest. This is not where the glory abide. And we trying to get somewhere better. So keep your head in the game. Keep enduring, y'all.
John. I wrote an exhortation, or a daily meditation about just stir up the spirit, call to remembrance who you are and whose you are,
Mm,
who your creator is and how mighty that he is. So, Khan, if y'all need some daily meditation, follow Abarriyah on her platforms. Also follow me on my platforms, and we, most are willing through the spirit, we try to post like a daily exhortation or precepts to help sisters keep enduring. So if y'all don't have that information, please go on our YouTube channel, and everything should be in our description, or most are willing, we can leave it down in the description below so y'all can follow us. So yeah.
Con, our information is already in our description box. Most high willing, it will be there. Um, but Con, stay encouraged in these last days.
Yes.
Because
Cheers.
you got to remember, this is what you have to remember. You, you, you there. This is what we all have to remember. You're supposed to laugh. You really finna get blocked, y'all. You've been on a roll today. Okay?
Oh, I didn't
She
know if
been
I
on a
missed
roll.
my cue. I didn't know if I missed my cue. I'm sorry.
What we have to remember is that I forgot. Because you playing. Because you want to play out and forgot my point. That ain't right. It ain't funny.
Most I willing, he bring it back to your remembrance. Uh, I thought I missed my cue. I'm sorry, I didn't know. What we
Oh, I
supposed to
remember our
remember?
praises. We
Okay.
have to remember that these things are working together for our good. And
Hmm.
even though it feels like rock bottom, even though it feels hard, the exact thing you're going through right now, this is the pruning. This is the purification that you need in order to be a more God fearing woman, in order to get the kingdom most high willing. We can't go in the kingdom all messed up now. We got to go through that fire to be refined and pure as gold. We have to go through those seasons where we're getting cleansed from our iniquities and we're being brought low just to be brought back up because the most high, he's not gonna forsake us, man. And so like you, this is Second Corinthians 4 and what's that? Here it is. 8. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are
Mm.
perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. So we're gonna be cast down. We're gonna be troubled on every side. We're gonna be persecuted, but we're not gonna be forsaken. We ain't gonna be destroyed. So I say that to say through the spirit, these things that the Most High is seeing you fit to go through, they're not to destroy you. They're to help you be better. They're to help you be more Yahawah fearing. They're to help you be more of a kingdom minded woman. It's to shape you into the woman that the Most High's called you to be. A lot of us say we want to be the Proverbs 31 woman. A lot of us say we want to be better, but then when we got to go through that fire, we don't want to get with it. You're not just gonna be better with good times. It's gonna get hard. You're gonna have days where you're gonna cry. You're gonna have days where it's gonna be bad. You're gonna have bad days. You're gonna feel like everything is just falling apart. You're gonna feel like all hell is just breaking loose. You can't catch a break. That's the point because we're in captivity. It's gonna feel like that sometimes. But at the end of the day, how is our strength? And that's what we keep our mind focused on. We keep our mind focused on the kingdom. We keep our mind on things above, and we gird up our loins. We continue to endure. Especially for the women that have children, especially for the women that are married, you continue to endure for your family. And even for my single sisters, you continue. And of course, we endure for the Most High, but we endure for the single sisters as well. We endure for Yahawashi. So we got to keep enduring because at the end of the day, we want the kingdom, and if we want to be better, you gotta go. You gotta grow through it to go. You gotta go through it to grow through it. Something like that.
Right.
So if we want to grow, we gotta go through it. That's the only way we're gonna learn. We learn pain. Character is built in pain. We're really molded in pain to be better. So
That's what I've been saying, Lord. I've really been saying that. I was like, this is where when you get down to times like this, and you feel like, listen, I just can't do this no more. Or like the other week, I was telling my sister, I was like, I really don't know how I've been making it through. Like I don't know. And I prayed and I told the Most High that I was like, Lord, I don't even know how I've been making it through these days, honestly. But this is where your character built. This is where you develop those unshakable characteristics, or like your foundation is strengthened. But I wanted to read chapter 4, 2 Corinthians 4:16 real quick to finish out what Abarriyah was reading. It says, for which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, with is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. So it's like these things are temporal. These things are only but for a moment. And we think like, oh my goodness, it's been 3 years and I've been going through this and that. That probably is like 3 seconds in the eyes of the Lord. You gonna be all right, So we gonna be all right. We got this.
we gonna be all right. We
Hey,
gonna be all right. Wait a minute. Hey, tell
okay.
them we're gonna be all right. Look, we're trying to get the kingdom, so we got no choice but to be all right. You want this kingdom, you better get up and endure. Girl, get up.
Get up, sis, and meditate on
Who that sister that be
do
saying that? You know what I'm talking about.
Sister Clarice. No,
Is it Cece?
Sister C.
Yeah.
Sister C.
She be like, girl, get up.
Girl, get up. Girl, get up.
You gotta get up, sis. But look, let me
Get
tell you
up.
this. I'm going to tell you this. Nobody can get
Okay.
the kingdom of heaven for you.
Oh, God.
You have to work out your own salvation. So you have to get up if you want this kingdom. You have to get up.
For real.
I mean, it's okay to be down, but you got to get back up at the end of the day. And you got to get your mind right and keep pressing
Put
toward the mark.
put them thoughts in subjection. Put them feelings in subjection. Do what you gotta do, sis.
Yahawashi
To keep
said,
them doing.
so I can't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Yahawashi said, why did you see? Why you sought me? How'd you know I got to be about my father's business?
I love that. I love that.
We about our father's business over here. So you have to get up. Because if you don't get up, Yahawah will find somebody else.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, this is Luke 2:48. And it reads, it was 49. And he said unto them, how is it that ye sought me? Wish ye not that I must be about my father's business? You're like, what you looking for me for? I got stuff to do.
Why are you not doing your job?
Okay.
You looking for me.
You need to be worried about yourself. Look, this Revelation 2:4. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love. Remember therefore from whence thou art fallen, and repent, and do the first works, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and remove thy candlestick out of his place, except I repent. So life be lifing. Life be lifing, and it gets
Definitely
tough
do.
sometimes. And then sometimes when life be lifing, we kind of we drift away. We stop doing the
Or
things
you
that we
shut
normally
down.
would when things are going good.
Yeah.
And so now you're falling away from your first love. If you don't get back up and go harder for the Most High, He's eventually going to find somebody else to replace you, because now you're slacking on your duties because of the things you're going through. When the Lord said, "Whatever is brought upon thee, take cheerful and be not what, let me just get it. It's Iraq 2:4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerful. No. I'm gonna start at 2.
Sorry,
Set
I was
their
about to
heart.
say yes. Go up.
I'm gonna start at 1 actually. Okay.
There we
My
go.
son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee order thy way right, and trust in him. Pin drop.
Bam.
That's
Okay.
it.
The other day I was reading Psalm chapter 42. Well, I was reading Psalm 42, and then the next day I had read Psalm 43. But I'm gonna read to y'all what this say real quick. It says, and it says the same thing. So the first one is Psalm 42:11, and then the other one is Psalm 43:5. But they say the same exact thing. When I was reading through it, I was like, hold on. I feel like I read this already, and I did. I had read it the day before. It says, "Why art thou cast down, O my soul? Why art thou disquieted within me? Hope in God, for I shall yet praise him, who is the health of my countenance and my God." And I was like, what do that mean? Honey, I went to the GNT. Okay, break it down, give it to me plain in English so I can understand. It says, "Why am I so sad? Why am I so troubled? I will put my hope in God, and once again will I praise him, my Savior and my God." Why? Why am I sad? Call to remembrance what? The God that I serve, who I am, who he's created me to be, and stir up that strong
That's on
spirit
me.
within myself. And I was like, oh no, I got to get myself together. Why am I sad? I was like, I need to put these thoughts and these feelings in subjection, because it's normal to have your feelings and stuff like that, but don't stay there too long. Remember who you are and whose you
Right.
are, who
That's the point.
created you, and the God that you serve. So, yes, bring that
That's
out.
just the bringing it out. All praises. Yes.
Come.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you something. Speak it to my heart now. I'm trying to
Okay.
tell you something. Listen.
I was listening to Praise Will Confuse the Enemy, Praise Him in Advance by, I think that's Marvin Sapp. Honey, Praise will confuse the enemy. He said, I started singing, I started shouting, I started dancing. People was laughing. They knew my problems, they knew my pain, but I knew God would make a way. Okay, so sometimes
Okay.
you gotta go ahead and get up and dance around, and Satan gonna be like, but she just lost her job, but
Confounded.
her kid is sick, but she just hit her toe on the side of the bed. Why is she singing and dancing? Why?
Look,
You gotta confuse the enemy, okay?
and I know I can't sing y'all by the way, but that was mighty. It reminds me of Job.
Oh yeah.
What did Job do when his wife, when his kids died? Job couldn't catch a break. His
Mm,
kids died. Everything you could think of, he lost. Okay, we don't have animals right now. Well, I don't. Most of us don't have animals how we did back in the ancient days, right? But
I
think
sure
about
don't.
just losing everything you have, your car, your kids, your
All
home,
your
your
riches.
pet, everything you ever had. Think about it, all gone, and you literally have nothing but yourself. That's it. All you got is your Bible and yourself. Everything has been destroyed, caught on fire. It's all been destroyed. Think about losing all that. That's what Job was going through times 10. And then after that, his wife turned around and say, "You still worried about serving the Most High?" He couldn't catch a break. And then you got his friends acting funny
I
towards
was
him.
about to say, and then his friends wasn't no help. What is wrong with them?
His friends trying to play this man like he wicked.
Mm,
Whole time, the Most High just was chastising him through the fire because he saw him acceptable to go through it.
mm.
And so, what did Job do after everything that happened? And it's like there's this video, there's this clip on YouTube from this movie. I don't know the movie. My head sent me the clip. I don't remember the name of the clip, so I don't know. So I'm sorry. But It's like a hood movie, I think. And the dude kept getting a call back to back to back, bad news about something happening. That's how Job was. He just kept getting this back to back news. But this is the first thing he did. This is Job 1 and 20. Then Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head and fell down upon the ground and worshipped and said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. The Lord gave, and the Lord hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. And all this Job said not, nor charged Yahawah foolishly.
Mm.
This man had lost everything. Imagine losing your children. I don't think a woman ever wants to imagine that, but I mean, we're gonna have to desensitize ourselves. These are the times we're coming into where we might have to lose our children because they're gonna have to die for the Lord. We might have to die for the Lord. But Job had just lost everything, and the first thing he did was praise the name of the Lord.
Mm.
A lot of our problem is we only want to praise the Most High when things are going good. When you get
Mm.
everything you want, we only want to praise the Most High and thank Him when everything going good. But soon as you catch some hell, and as soon as things get tough, you just can't do it. You finna throw in a towel. Where's our strength? Where's our endurance? The Most High tells us about these things in the Scripture. He tells us to set our heart right, meaning get your mind right, because you're gonna go through it in this walk. And if you want the kingdom, you better get your mind right.
Mm.
It's like the Most High tells us about these things, but it's like we forget it. Even me, sometimes I've been guilty of this. We forget the scriptures that's here to tell us this is gonna happen if you want the kingdom. And the scriptures tell us on how to go through it. It tells us how to endure. But we stiff neck sometimes. So we just gotta endure, y'all. We gotta keep enduring. We
God.
can't praise the Most High when it's only going good. But
You
something
gotta
I like
keep
to
that
think of
same
is
energy.
okay, keep that same energy, sis. Okay. Gotta keep that
Yes.
same energy, sis. No, keep that
Yes.
same energy. Okay.
Mhm. A sister posted a
Um,
video about that, and I thought that was real beautiful through the spirit. I didn't mean to cut you off, so go ahead.
no, you good. But y'all, yeah, we gotta keep the same energy. You gotta praise the Most High in advance. Like we can't see affliction as something bad and happening to us, rather happening for us, and what is helping us, what is gonna help us be, how that's gonna help us be
Mhm.
better women through the spirit.
God, you don't know
Um,
what the Lord preparing you for in your next season.
exactly. And I've realized even in my personal life, the things that I've went through in the past where I felt like I was at rock bottom has helped me grow so much now that when those same tests come again, or when I'm facing something similar, or when something else heavier comes, I'm able to endure through it much. I'm able to be at a more peace of mind. I'm able to, endure
Discern
through it
it.
better because I've already experienced. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So we have to go through these things in order. So when we face other things in this walk, either one, you're gonna have a peace of mind about it and endure through it better, or two, you're gonna know how to move because you've already seen something like that before, if not have
God,
seen it already. So it's like,
discernment be on key.
okay, look, y'all, but that's the spirit. I'm sure sisters needed that because y'all, we ain't never got on here to exhortation like that, for real. So
Oh no.
um
I wanted to
that's
bring up this precept right quick. It's Proverbs 24:10. It says, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small."
I was
Let's not
thinking
be
about
that.
that precept.
Ooh,
All
yeah.
praises for real.
Listen, hey, it can't be like that. We gotta put aside those things that are heaviest unto us, so we can keep enduring through this thing. You know.
Period. Dot. And like I feel like mindset is everything. This
Mhm.
Isaiah 40:10, behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. For mine own sake, even for mine own sake, will I do it. For how should my name be polluted, and I will not give my glory unto another? Don't we just love the Most High? Like
Beautiful.
the things that we go through, we see it as we see it as if, like I said, as a bad thing, but it's so beautiful because the Most High, He knows what He's doing, and He's really doing those things one for we could glorify Him, okay?
Mhm.
So we could glorify Him, like talking about how the Most High has delivered us out of these things, talking about how the Most High has brought us out of these things, and not only that, to help us be better. That's why Hebrews 12, it says, let me just get it. This is Hebrews 12 and y'all, I'm sorry. I always have trouble finding the books in the here we go. Hebrews 12 and I'm gonna start at 5 so I ain't gotta hear Lily say go up. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My
Mhm.
son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, Yahawah dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if you be without chastisement, whereof are all partakers, then are you bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father's spirits and live? For they verily for a few days chastened us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which exercise thereby. Wherefore lift up the hands which hang down on the feeble knees, and make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out of the way, and let it rather be healed. So you want to, why would you not want to go through this? My question, because it just said Yahawah diligence with son. So if you ain't going through it, then maybe the Most High not dealing with you. And I'm not saying you got to go through it all the time, nonstop, but affliction is good because the Most High is dealing with you. That's one. And two, he does it for our profit so we can be partakers of his holiness. Meaning, in order to be a part of the Most High's kingdom, we have to be holy. In order to be in the Most High's presence, we have to be as blameless as possible. So the Most High is doing these things so we can be better and so that we can be as holy as possible, so that we may be dwell in his presence. That so that Most High willing, we may get his kingdom. So we got to just keep enduring. You got to keep enduring love. You got to keep enduring love. Keep enduring, sisters. Y'all are stronger than y'all think. And like I said, I think mindset is everything. I think I feel like I'm a really big person on mindset. And I tell sisters this, like, um um this is Luke 10:18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Notwithstanding in this, rejoice not that the Spirit is subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven. And Second
Mm.
Timothy 1 to say, for Yahawah have not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. So,
Hold on, wait, because why was I about to read that? Go
yeah.
ahead.
Hey, still reading.
I got it right here.
Still
Okay, like,
read it, all praises. But you know, the Most High gives us power. He gives us
right.
power to tread upon Satan. He gives us power to
Yes,
tread
and
upon these
nothing shall
serpents and
by
scorpions.
any
It's in our
means hurt
blood,
thee.
right? Yahawah is
Mm-hmm.
our strength. That's Psalms 28:7. The Lord is my strength, our strength. And so we get our strength from the Lord. And like I said, we say we want to be Proverbs 31 woman, but the Proverbs 31 woman strength is her clothing. Strength and honor her clothing.
Mm.
So we have to be strong women through the spirit, most high willing. And we get our
Yes.
strength from the Lord. The only way we're able to keep going is by leaning on the Lord. So when things get tough, that's not the time to turn away from the Lord and turn away from your sister. Sometimes you do need space, but don't be ignorant of Satan's devices. Satan wants to isolate you, so you can just be like, well, it is what it is. Don't be ignorant of Satan's devices. Stay connected with your sister. Stay in tune with the Most High, and don't turn your back on the Lord because the Lord hasn't turned His back on us. Can't turn your back on the Lord because things are going, things are hard. And I like to think of it as affliction is a good thing, because even we can't praise the Most High only the good times, but affliction is good because it's helping us be better. That's a good thing. And it may not feel good at the moment, like Hebrews say, but man, afterward
Mm-mm.
you're gonna have some fruit. It ain't gonna feel good.
It
I'm
don't.
not gonna get on here and act like it feels
Any
good.
growth
It
don't
don't.
feel good
It
when
don't. It's
when you
uncomfortable.
like when you grow those teeth in the back. I forgot what they call those
Wisdom
when they
teeth.
your wisdom teeth when you're like babies when their teeth are
Mm-hmm.
growing, that stuff hurt. When you growing up in your legs and you getting taller, your knee. I don't know if y'all had that, but my knees be hurting. My knees used to be hurting when I getting taller and stuff. But
Yeah.
any growth is uncomfortable. Oh my goodness! And we read about that. Hold on, y'all. Let me, cause I got so much. I've been. Hold on.
I know
I
y'all
gotta
see
get
the topic and y'all probably like, what? But look, we're gonna get there, Lord will, if the Lord permits. But
most
you
I
can't
will,
quench
and
the
I was like,
spirit.
the spirit that took over.
Yeah, you can't quench the spirit. Because you know what's
Yeah.
funny? Before we got in this podcast, we were debating on what topic to do, because we was just talking amongst one another. And Lily was like, we gonna move through the spirit, okay? And I was like, okay. We settled on the topic. We did like spin the wheel, but look, she's
Look, we
called it.
let y'all choose, and we spin the wheel, and look what the Lord said.
Look, man.
All
We
right.
have no control. Yahawah runs the show. We are just vessels. May the Lord have his way.
I forgot what I was looking for, Lord. Ain't that crazy?
She said something about being uncomfortable. That should
Okay,
have
I'm
been
gonna just
out in
read
this
this.
book.
Yeah, we still reading this. We
No
on chapter
praises.
4. We've been reading together lately. It says anything that is new, even if it is good, will feel uncomfortable until it is also familiar. Um, yeah, it's gonna be uncomfortable. Things are gonna
Read
be
that again, Baba
uncomfortable.
Kushai.
Oh my goodness! I closed the book. I thought I was done. Close the book. Oop. All right, hold on. My bad. It says, oh, hold on. Doo-doo-doo. It says anything that is new, even if it is good, will feel uncomfortable until it is also familiar.
Mm.
So change can be good for us, but we gotta learn how to roll with the punches. But let me read this real quick so I can before I forget everything, because this sister, she been on fire. Okay, the sister been on fire. She been bringing out them precepts, and the lighting is changing on me. Okay, whatever.
All praises.
Okay, this is first. Actually, this is Second Timothy chapter 1. Um, let me start at. I'm gonna start at 4. It says, greatly desiring to see thee, being mindful of thy tears, that I may be filled with joy when I call to remembrance the unfeigned faith that is in thee, which dwelt first in thy grandmother Louis and or Louise, and thy mother Eunice, and I am also persuaded that in thee also. So, yeah, it is telling you about some mighty women. This letter was for Timothy, into Timothy, but he's being reminded of the faith and the strength of his grandmother and his mother. I think that was real mighty. So it's just like, listen, call to remembrance who you are. And then I wanted to bring out Luke chapter 10 and verse 19. It says, behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. So, amen. We kind of gotta remember who we are and whose we are, like I've been saying. Remember, your bloodline. Remember the strength that you have. We ain't weak. We not weak. We definitely not weak. Okay? So gird up your loins. Gird up the loins. And that was in Luke chapter 12. It says, let your loins be girded about and your lights burning. We kind of got to endure through this thing.
Come on.
Ooh, that's mighty. Luke 9 and 62, and Yahawashi said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh. We can't be like, I don't want to do this no more. We done already started. The Lord didn't put the spirit on us.
What was that?
See it through. Luke chapter 9 and 62.
That makes me think of Luke 14 and 28. Is it Luke 14? Yeah, I think it is. The bottom foundation. The sister bringing it out. Luke 14 and 29. I'm gonna start 28. I'm gonna start at 20. Shoot. Start 27.
Start up.
Go up. And whosoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. How we say we follow the Lord, but we can't bear our cross. You can't endure. You gotta endure. You gotta endure. Stop playing.
Yes.
For which of you intending to build a tower, sit not down first and count of the cost, whether he have
Hmm.
sufficient to finish it. Lest
Oh.
happily after he have laid the foundation is not able to finish it, all that behold it began to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. Or what king going to make war against another king sitteth not down first and consulted whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000? Or else, while the other is yet a great way off, he sendeth a passage and desireth conditions of peace. So likewise, whosoever he be of you, that forsake him not all that he hath, he cannot be my disciple. So you count the cost. You can't go back now. It's too late in the game. You already started. You think people build a house and be like, "Nah, I don't like this house no more." You just tear it down.
Mm.
You think that you think they don't sit down and have a blueprint on how they want their house to look like? And of course, we don't have a blueprint of how our life will look like because the Most High is in charge. But we've already came so far. Why give up now? This is Sirach
Oh,
26 and 28. Um, there be two things that grieve my heart, and the third makes me angry: a man of war that suffereth poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by, and one that returneth from marching to sin. The Lord prepareth such an one for the sword. And let me read it. Let me read it again. There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry: a man of war that suffereth poverty, a man of understanding are not set by, and this is what makes him angry: one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Lord prepareth such a one for the sword. That's plain. As a sword waiting if you go back to your wickedness. So it's like, I mean, you don't really got no trust but in there unless you want that sword. And Lord willing, none of us want that. So it's like we've came too far to turn back now.
God.
We came too far.
Gotta endure all things. Endure all things. This is not easy. It's definitely not easy. But, I don't know. I guess this was what sisters actually needed than what y'all chose to hear today, because I did tell Abarriyah, I was like, listen, I love my sisters, but I'm about my father's business. And whatever he say through the spirit that we're going to do, that's what we're going to do, you know.
Yep, she sure did tell me that because we got some good votes and we were conflicting on, although one had more votes than others, we were conflicting on how we wanted to do it. We were conflicting on how we wanted to, do them in order. Um,
God.
and so we did a spin the wheel. And before we did that, Lily was telling me that she was like, I'm indecisive. I can't do that. I cannot do that. I don't know. So did this spin the wheel. She's like, we just gonna flow through the spirit. No notes. We just gonna flow through the spirit. Although we settled on the topic. So
We literally flow through the spirits, no notes. Flowing
quench
through
not the spirit. Somebody need to hear this, and I know it because the Most High. That's how he moves. We need to hear it. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this.
Me too, because I definitely need this. And that's how I was the other day, when we were talking about adjusting through different seasons and self-care and stuff like that. I had to go back and watch that, and I needed something that was going to uplift my spirit. And sometimes, y'all, I'm not going to lie, I don't go back and watch all of our episodes, but I don't know, the Lord was like, you need to put this on. You are searching for everything else, but the spirit be with
Mm,
us during while we, bringing out our
dang,
precepts and things like that and whatever we have to say. So why not go back and listen to the encouragement that I give to other sisters or the exhortation that I give to other sisters? Because 9 times out of 10, I'm talking to myself. Okay?
definitely. And
Yeah.
what you just said sparked something in me, saying that um you're looking for this other stuff. Sometimes the answer be right in front of us.
Mm, yeah.
And sometimes it be right in front of us. The
Yep.
Lord speaketh the one, yes, twice, yet man perceiveth not. I feel like I'm really talking to myself right now.
God. And that
Like,
was Sister Susanna's her message that she did for her Sabbath portion. That was so beautiful. The lesson she just did about understanding and discerning your own thoughts, and what your wants are the voice of the Lord, and then if Satan is trying to tempt you and stuff like that. So y'all need to go watch that as well. So
Lord, I'm gonna do that after this because that sounds mighty. That's a mighty sister that always comes in clutch.
yes. Let me read this real quick. This was I don't know. Listen, I don't think you just read this, but it had to do with what you was talking about. Like returning back to your ways. This Second Peter 2:21. It says, "For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. But it is happened unto them according to the true proverb: the dog is turned to his own vomit again." And the soul that was washed to her wallowing in the mire. So you don't want to be like that. Even though it get hard, it gets hard. You have times where you be at your lowest of low. Cry out to the Lord. Don't feel like you can't do that. Listen, I've been reading Psalms, and all David has been doing so far is crying to the Lord.
Sometimes what you gotta do. Sometimes that's
Hey,
all you can do.
and that's why I feel like I'm reading that because that's the season that I'm in. Okay, the Lord be right on time with it though.
Like I read this exhortation last night. I just typed in strength in my phone. I was just reading anything that had to do with strength. Um, and let me see if I can find what I read last night. Um, it says sometimes there will be times where there's literally nothing we can do but wait on the Lord and be still.
Mm,
Even if we do everything we can, we still have to wait on the Most High. Because everything is at the Lord's timing, not ours. The Most High doesn't move on our time, but on His. And must I remind you that His timing is perfecto. So remain patient. And yes, our faith will be tried as we wait because we don't see it, but we have hope, hoping for something we don't see while we patiently wait for it. And
mm,
I had a few precepts to go with that. Psalms 27:14. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say on the Lord. Psalms
mm-hmm.
37:34. Wait on the Lord and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. Psalms 46:10. Be still and know that I am Yahawah. I will be exalted among the heathen, I will be exalted on the earth. Exodus 14:14. The Lord shall fight for you, he shall hold your peace. James 1:3 through 4. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, but let patience have a perfect work, they may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. And last but not least, the kicker. Sirach 39:16 and verse 33. All the works of the Lord are exceeding good, and whatsoever he commanded shall be accomplished in due season. All the works of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season. So David was crying out to the Lord because
Mm,
that's all he could do. He was waiting on the
yeah,
Lord.
yeah.
All he could do was cry out to the Lord because he had no other choice. He was waiting on the Most High. And that's how it is for some of us in this walk. We're doing everything we can, but we're waiting on the Most High. So all we can do is keep praying. And, faith without works is dead, but that's all we can do is keep crying loud, keep praying, keep waiting. Just sometimes it's literally all we can do is cry out to the Most High. And that's what we need to be doing.
Fine.
First Peter 5:7 say, cast now your care upon him, for he cares for you. Philippians 4:6 say, let your supplication and requests be made known. Psalms 55 and
Please.
22 say, cast thy burden upon the Lord, he shall sustain thee. He shall
Mm-hmm.
never suffer the righteous to be moved. And sustain means to strengthen. So how the Most High going to strengthen us if we don't come give our burdens to him?
Mm,
We can't just expect the Most High to work things out. The Most High has mercy on, but we have to do our part and go to him, humble ourselves down and give everything and lay it at his feet. That's what he's there for. He's our Father. He's here to give us strength and help us bear these burdens through the Spirit.
fine. That had made me think about Psalm 37 and 23 and 24. It says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. So listen, even though it might feel like the Lord is not right there with you, the Lord is with you every step of the way. And that goes back to, I'm gonna read this real quick. This is Joshua chapter 1 and verse 9. Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Wherever you go, the Lord is going to be with you, it's going to strengthen you. The Lord doesn't want you to remain in that low place for too long. You know, lean upon Him and be strengthened through the Spirit. And like I said, it's not easy. But honey, when I say I've been reading, this the only thing besides my husband and my sisters that been keeping me like together to see, so you can see this right here. I don't know. I
Mm-mm.
feel like I've been floating, like, like,
Just here.
yeah, like
I'm just
literally, like
here.
when if somebody be like, "How you doing?" Enduring. Like, no, for real, just enduring because this is crazy.
This is ghetto.
What they say, I asked my mom and my dad before. I'm like, who signed me up for this? Who signed me up for this? And then that was before I was in the truth. But I'm just like, cause adulting, this is
Ghetto.
real. This is hood.
GHETTO.
Oh,
GHETTO. Captivity.
hey,
It is ghetto. GH to the TTO. Get it?
hey.
Okay, ladies, let's get information.
No, for real. Listen, you gotta go and get information in this word right here. Get in alignment. This is what you need to do. Get in alignment with this word. For
Yeah.
real. And go pull up Ephesians chapter 6, because that's what I'm about to pull out real quick.
And start at 10. Read up. Read up. I don't know why that was so funny. I don't even want to
Okay, I'm
laughing.
sorry. She said read up. Read up. Okay, all right. So this is gonna be Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahawah, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yahawah, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. Okay? That's what this right here, make that your daily meditation. Make that your daily meditation. And I'll be saying my affirmations to y'all. I know some people probably be like, I don't know about affirmations. It's just that we know that life and death is in the power of the tongue. And if I can read some precepts in the morning and speak them to myself and look myself in the mirror and say that I am, a part of a chosen, let me just get the ones that I'll be reading real quick so I'm not butchering it. Okay. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay? That's a part of my meditations. Okay? And my affirmations. Sometimes you have to go through and instill these things inside of you so that when it's that time, you might not always have, your Bible with you, but then you like, oh, let me call to remembrance this precept. You know what?
Straight
Let
out
me be
self
quick to
approved.
hear. Yeah, study so show yourself approved. And that's what I mean by affirmations. Use these scriptures and precepts and use them for the betterment of you, to strengthen your mind. And like Abarriyah said, it's all about the mind. And I know y'all always hear me say this, but I'll say one of the best things anybody has told me, other than, because it was an elder sister when I first came in the church, she was like, prepare your soul for temptation. I was like, what is she talking about? Like, I don't even know this lady. Why is she telling me this? Like,
All in
and I
my
didn't
business.
understand. And I didn't understand, but that's a beautiful thing. One of the most beautiful things somebody told me. And then the second thing is, win the mental battle. Stay strengthened, stay encouraged through the Spirit. Don't let these trials and tribulations break you down to the point where, you just stubble, and you just, you know, you're not strong. You know, be built up, be encouraged. Know
Yeah.
that if you are weak through the Spirit, that the Lord is going to help you. The Lord is going to, help you endure through whatever it is that you may be going through. And trust me, sometimes you don't feel like talking about it, or sometimes you feel like, oh, this sister ain't gonna understand. Try it. Just try. You never know what the Lord could put on a sister's spirit to say for you. What?
Sorry. Nothing.
Try it.
Finish.
Yeah. I was done. I was just saying,
That was
you never know.
beautiful. All praise to the Most High. Bahasham shy. I was to say
Ah.
something, but I forgot. My mouth was open because I got this pen from this. Y'all know I live in the country where the horses be at. There's no horses over here. I just like to say that. But I went yesterday before the Sabbath to the shipping place to get something printed off, and I could have went to the library, but I wanted her to laminate it for me. But I'll have to go back Monday for her to laminate for me. Anyways, I just realized the back of the pen I can use as a pen for my laptop because my laptop's
Oh, like a
touchscreen.
stylus.
Hmm. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which is very happy for me because I was gonna buy me one. Now I don't have to. Look at the Lord, y'all. Look at the Lord. I was just like, let me touch my screen and see if it'll work. It worked. I can draw on my laptop with this now. I don't gotta buy it. See that? Lord said, "Fight for you,
Hey.
should hold your peace." Look, the Lord fighting for me and stuff like that.
Mm.
I was gonna say something about what the sister Lily said. You gotta win the mental battle first. Mindset is definitely everything because you have to understand first in your mind that you can do it. That's what you have to understand, that you can do it. And through the possibility of Yahawashi, whatever comes your way, you can do it because you got Yahawashi. That has to be your mindset. You can't have the woe is me. Because then when you have the woe is me, when your mind is not strong, then you fall. You can fall every time to Satan's tactics every time and get back in that lowest state every single time because you're not strengthening the mind first. You have to strengthen your mind, understand this is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. Second Ezra 7:57, that if he be overcome, he shall. Let me get it. Let me read it. Let me read it. Let me read it. Let me read it. I know I can't sing, so y'all can talk about me. It's
I
okay.
don't know what that sister going through right now, but she's in a joyous mood.
Didn't you tell? Didn't you just say sometimes you gotta smile to keep from crying? Hello.
Y'all probably gonna be like, "What is wrong with these sisters?" That's okay though.
Nah, for real. All praises. No, that's Lily rubbing off on me, y'all, because I told y'all she's acting cray cray before she's acting cray cray before the live started. For real.
I was.
I was like, what's wrong with you today? But it's beautiful. I love
Hey
it.
man.
We all need a Lily, Taz and I. Second Ezra 7:57. Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. That if he be overcome, he shall suffer as I have said, but if he get the victory, he shall receive the things that I say. For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying, choose thee life that thou mayest live. Nevertheless, they believe not him, nor yet the prophets after him, no nor me which have spoken unto them. So look, y'all, this is the condition of the battle. You have to get your mindset right first. Because a lot of us, we be so down and out because we don't think we can do it. We let Satan play with our mind. I don't know if I can do this. It's just too hard. Maybe I should just give up. Those are Satan playing in your mind. You have to win the mental battle first and be strong here first and know that you can do it. Hey, just know that you can do it. Eh,
And you gotta remember also, the Lord is proving us. Okay, the Lord is proving us. You know how they say sometimes when you take a test, the uh the administrator of the test is there, but they might be silent. They might be quiet. But they're watching. They're seeing. Okay, who really know this? Who's trying to sneak and cheat and see on somebody else's paper? The weaknesses in ourselves. But yeah, just because the administrator of the test, we don't see them watching doesn't mean that they're not watching. So that the Lord, He's seeing. He like, okay, you know, I I gave her, um say if you can only, when you first started, in your walk, it's like 5 pounds of tribulation. Spiritually, you probably 100 pounds of tribulation right now, sis. You done leveled up and you don't even know. So be proud of yourself.
Really, Lily?
I'm I don't know how else to put it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're able to endure more now than you did when you
Yeah.
first started. So it's just like, you're getting stronger through the spirit. At first you weren't able to endure through that much, but now it's like the Lord is seeing that you're being strengthened. Be proud of yourself, of how far you have come. Don't only look at it like glass half empty, like this, like Abir said, this is happening to me. But this is happening for your good. This is all working together for your good. And even me, You know, I've been just thankful. I told Abarriyah earlier that my grandmother, she sends me, y'all, and this is new. This is new to me. That my grandmother sends me beautiful, beautiful prayers in the morning. She sends me just things that I can meditate on that eases my spirit. And sometimes, um, sisters will be there for you too. And it'll be random that the Lord put a sister on your spirit. Check on that sister. Check on her. You never know how it can help. A sister had texted me, Sister Morgan had texted me a few weeks ago. And I just was like, oh my goodness. I haven't talked to her in forever. But just that one text in that specific moment helped me. It really helped me. So, yeah,
The
think
Lord
about it
be
like that as well.
the Lord be speaking through people, and sometimes He uses us to speak to our sisters through His Spirit. So, all praise to the Most High. I wanted to read Deuteronomy 8:2, and thou shalt remember all the way which the Lord thy God led thee these 40 years in the wilderness to humble thee and to prove thee, to know what was in thy heart, whether thou wouldest keep His commandments or no. So the Most High is proving us. He's proving you to see: are you really about this kingdom like you say? You really about my business like you say? Okay,
Mm.
show me. You
Mm-hmm.
really about it? About it? Is you about it? About it? Is you about it? About it? Is you about is you about it
Or nah.
or
Or
not?
no.
Do you really want this kingdom like you say?
Or
Are
no.
you post exhortation? You tell sisters to endure, but are you enduring?
Right.
Are you striving to be better?
Right.
Oh, the Lord is proving us. He trying us. And if you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing, but you appearing the man that you is, that's Iraq 1 and 29 through
He
30.
gonna
He gonna
cast you
expose you and
down
cast you down in
in
front
the
of the congregation.
midst of the congregation.
Okay. So don't
Okay?
play with the Lord. He
That's
knows our
scary.
heart. He knows who's sincere. He knows who's really trying.
Mm-hmm.
And he's proven us. Everything we go through is a test from the Most High, period. There's always lessons. There's always things to learn, but the end all be all is the test from the Most High. It's from the Most High to try
Mm.
us through the fire and to prove us to see how we're going to react. Okay, have you grown from this? How are you going to keep enduring? Are you going to let this break you, make you?
Mm.
So you gotta ask yourself what you gonna do, sis. You gonna keep enduring or what? You gonna throw in the towel or what? And the bet not nobody said they're gonna throw in the towel. Lord.
Bet not. And if that's how you feel, you better message me on a Lily Among Thorns.
Okay.
You better reach out. You better reach out.
If you feel
Here to
like you
let you
finna throw
know
the
some
towel
tea.
in, you need to call up sisters for real. So
No,
sisters
for
can pray
real.
for you and fast for you.
SOS.
Because
Save
we
our
can't do it
spirits.
alone. We cannot do it alone. Stop trying to be individualized. The Lord ain't put nobody here to be alone. That's why women were created, because it was Adam was not ever meant, man was never meant to be alone. And that's why we have sisterhood, because we were never meant to be alone. I'm gonna read this account. I'm gonna read this account. Exodus 18. I love this account. What? What?
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read after you read.
Okay. Exodus 18 and 17. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, the thing that thou doest is not good. Thou wilt surely wear away both thou and his people that is with thee, for the thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. I'm gonna keep reading. Yeah. Listen. Hearken now unto my voice. I will give thee counsel, and Yahawah shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the cause unto Yahawah. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt show them the way therein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear Yahawah, men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands, or rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens, and let them judge the people at all seasons. And it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee. They shall do what? Bear the burden with thee. If thou shalt do this thing and Yahawah command thee so, then thou shalt be able to endure. Then thou shalt be able to endure. And all these people shall also go to their place in peace. So I brought out this. I love that account every time I read it, because Moses falling like was homie, you tripping. You trying to do all this alone and bear it all alone for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna wear yourself out. You're not gonna be able to endure. You're not gonna do it alone. You need help. Let give the small matters to some men that keep the most that fear the most high and keep his commandments, and you do the big matters. Then you'll be way better because you'll be able to endure like that. But trying to carry it all yourself, you can't do it alone. So sisters, you're gonna wear yourself out trying to do it by yourself.
Mm.
Sometimes that we need. Sometimes the Most High will put us in isolation period, but still reach out for prayer. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
not saying you got to tell people your business, but you should have one counselor of 1,000, as Sirach 6:6 say. But the point is, like, we're not meant to do it alone, y'all. We were never meant to do it alone. So stop trying to be miss. It's, look, we can't be strong all the time. Yes, we want to be strong, but you're gonna need some. When I say that, I mean sometimes you need to lean on somebody else. Sometimes you just can't do it by yourself.
Lean
So reach
on
out to
me
sisters. If you feel like you can't do it no more, you need to reach out to
when
sisters, and sisters
I
will pray for you and fast for you.
fall.
But two is better than one. There's power in numbers. We're here to bear one another burdens. Galatians 6:2. So stop trying to be individualized. Okay, we here. Sisters, we
Just
love
call
y'all.
on me, brother.
I yield.
We all need somebody to lean on. Okay, I'm finished with that song. Okay. Okay, all right. This it made me think about Judges chapter 11. This is going over the daughter of Jephthah. I never know how to say his name. It's Jephthah. Judges 11. Read that account. Okay. But I'm going to start at um 37. It says, "And she said unto her father, Let this thing be done for me. Let me go alone 2 months, that I may go up and down upon the mountains and bewail my virginity, I and my fellows. And he said, Go. And he sent her away for 2 months, and she went with her companions and bewailed her virginity upon the mountains." So even this sister, she needed people around her to help her in a time that was most heaviest unto her. And I know a lot of us get in a space where the load is like, we're carrying it, we're carrying it, we're carrying it, and then it be that cherry on top that just makes everything, come to naught and crumble down, and it's very heavy. But don't wait until it gets to that moment. Allow a sister to know what's going on so we can help one another and we can help bear the burden. Like I said before, I think in one of my videos, like if it's a 100-pound load, okay, and you share, 25 pounds with a sister, okay, that's going to help alleviate some pressure off of you through the spirit. Or 50-50. You never know how much a sister is able to help you out with, depending on what you're going on. But like I said, we all need somebody to lean on, you know? So just call on a sister if
Gotta
you
call
need
on
help.
Tyrone. That's
Don't call Tyrone. Call your sister.
no. You
Call
know I meant
Tiffany.
not
Call
actually call
Taylor.
Tyrone.
Call
Y'all
Tabitha.
know I didn't actually mean call on Tyrone.
Call Tabitha, okay?
Call on Teresa, and yeah, y'all get the point. Don't be a buzzkill.
We all
Be a
need
buzzkill.
somebody to
But
lean on.
yeah, don't be calling on Tyrone, y'all, unless your husband named Tyrone.
Oh, yeah.
But don't
Or
actually call Tyrone, y'all. Salakia. Call Teresa.
no, but yeah, call
It's
your
time to end
sister.
this episode. This is
Call,
crazy.
you not?
But what? I'm excited. I can get to drive my laptop. This is what I've been wanting. And my laptop turned into an iPad. All praises. I folded like this right here. Hold on,
The
show
Lord
y'all.
always gonna be right on time, y'all. See stuff like that. It be small stuff like that to show you that the Lord gonna be right on time. Whenever you need help through the Spirit, the Lord is going to be right there. He gonna provide whatever your needs are.
Yeah, like we said, this is the spirit. I'm telling y'all, we don't tell lies. Thou shalt not lie, Lord willing. This is a true story. We got votes, and your sister's not your competition had the most votes. But we was over here like, how should we do it? So we played spin the wheel. And Lily was like, before we did the spin the wheel, Lily was like, we're just gonna move through the spirit. So I typed out notes and everything. My intentions was we was gonna talk about your sister's not your competition. But when I saw the episode going into exhortation, I was like, okay, maybe we'll be done. Like I didn't think it would last the whole episode, but look, that just goes to show the Most High is going to have His way. Okay,
Period.
you can plan one thing and then something else totally happens. But the end of the day is it's okay because His plan and will for our life is the best thing for us. The way of the Lord is perfect. So
Con.
even if there's changes in your life and things shift and don't go
You
as
gotta
expected,
adapt.
I'm putting myself up. Yahweh plan is perfect and it's gonna work out. Because all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh, to them who are called according to the purpose.
Oof, I'm getting chills. Y'all
So
ever get chills when we be talking? I always get chills when we bringing out stuff. I be like, ooh, the spirit.
twin. I got twins. Why did I say I got twins? That's
She prophesying over there. Let me find out.
no, 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 no.
Let me find out.
I was thinking of that Money Long song. I was going to say I
I'm
got
about to
chills from
tell.
listening to that.
I'm
I
telling
meant
somebody. I don't know who I'm gonna tell, but I'm about to tell. Abarriyah.
nobody knows me, nobody do nobody gonna love me, nobody. You can
Nobody's gonna love
keep
you like
me
the Lord, okay?
quiet. Why she
Period.
cutting off my singing?
Cause it was too loud.
Sorry.
I had to tell her a secret. Sorry, y'all. I didn't want to. I needed to tell her discreetly.
First of all, I've been knew about that song before all of y'all did because I heard it on the radio. Now everybody doing these TikTok trends, and they first of
Didn't
all,
know.
these trends is getting on my nerves. They stupid. These trends are getting on my nerves. Just people.
But that's the world, though. Sis, you gotta what they say, adapt with the change, go with the change. If you don't want to see it, baby, what? Keep scrolling.
Yeah, but anyways, y'all all hopping on the bandwagon because I've been knew about that song.
But she ain't see the performance though.
But it don't matter, y'all. Because I was thinking beginning, it doesn't even matter. All these things are vain and gonna perish. Remember that. Y'all see how everything is spiritual? We on here joking, but it's spiritual for real.
It's for real though. It is all vanity when you
This
when you
First
look
John
at stuff.
2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahawah abideth forever. The world gonna pass away, but the only people that's gonna abide forever is those that do the will of the Most High. So if you want that kingdom, you better keep enduring, Lord willing. And we know it's easier, it's said than done, but it can be done. That's the thing, it can be done. You gotta get your mind right.
Mm-hmm. These accounts ain't only in here for nothing. They in here for our all the things that are written for our learning sake. So you gotta kind of remember that when you're going through hard times to go ahead and you know get your comfort. And the comfort comes from the Lord. The Lord. Let me read that. Isaiah 26. Oops, I didn't click on Pandora. Most I will, and a song gonna start playing. Hey, I said this Isaiah 26 and verse 3. It say, "Thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Trust in the Lord forever, for in the Lord Yahawah is everlasting strength." We know that. We know that. And you know this, man. Okay?
Hmm.
So keep
Well, did you have
enduring.
anything else? Sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying, so keep enduring. Um, let let your loins be girded through the spirit. Stay strong, be strengthened. Remember who you are, and remember the God, the power that you serve is way mightier than anything that we could ever face, challenge, or go through. Okay.
Hmm. That made me think of this. First John 4:4. Ye are of Yahweh, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. I don't know if y'all know the song by 6 Yard Done. Greater is he, greater is he, greater is he.
I'm gonna have to
I
look
don't know.
that song up. I never heard that song before.
I'm finna play it right now. And then we finna go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, go, go.
Gotta go right
I
now.
really don't know what's up with me today, y'all. I've never had this much energy on the podcast.
That's because she needs to take a nap.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this is the hype before the crash, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna play the whole thing, but okay. This part. This is my favorite part. Anyways, it's on her Thy Kingdom Come album. Y'all need to go check it out. The song is Pressure. The whole album is beautiful. Now that song give me chills for real. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. So as long as we got Bahasham, we can overcome and endure anything. I know this is probably what nobody was expecting, but the Most High's gonna have His way. So I'm Lord willing, sisters got edified. Lord willing, this is helpful. I'm gonna definitely have to come back and rewatch this because I need to hear for myself. I didn't have the week that I wanted to have last week, but I pray and hope that I, as well as all of us, can have a better week than last week. We can strive to do better and increase in an area, um, and increase in different habits. Not doing the same thing over and over again is not yielding any fruit, producing any fruit. So, as we speak to y'all, we speak to ourselves as well, and we bid y'all a mighty Shalawam, peace and blessings to you all. Keep enduring. This is not our rest. This is not where the glory abide. We're gonna see a new heaven, a new earth, most high willing. But he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. So the only way we'll see that is if we endure to the end. So now's not the time to throw in the towel. Gird up your loins and keep enduring. We love y'all sincerely. Pump, pump, pump it up. Pump, 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 pump it up. All right, Shalom. Did you have something else?
Shalawam. No.